Hi everyone, so good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we are going to begin with a little bit of weather this morning. Certainly mild temperatures out there as Thomas Patrick is standing by the Outdoor Weather Center. Thomas, what do you know?
Yeah, the sunshine, well, it doesn't hurt, Laura, and the more sunshine you got, the warmer it is, but it's not the case everywhere for the inland northwest. A sun-rain split with the rain most likely and currently occurring over our southernmost counties here. This is the Blue Mountains, far southeastern Washington. You see the Lewiston area right there. Looks like the last of that rain just ended for Lewiston, but listen, this cloud cover is really thick and it is a cool day today in this part of the inland northwest. Meanwhile, you just take a little trip up Highway 195 and you'll eventually run into the sunshine. In fact, we got mostly sunny skies over our own outdoor weather center, and that is just making a world of difference, and our winds have started to calm down. What's happening is we have a departing weather system. It's over eastern Oregon. It continues to move south and farther away. So with that, we're getting more sunshine, we're getting less winds, but I think the difference is going to be over southeastern Washington and central Idaho. Those will be the locations that'll still see some scattered showers for today. For Spokane, just increasing cloud cover for the rest of the day, but we might still top out right at about 70 degrees. So not bad for today if you got that sunshine, and we're tracking more fall-like conditions, especially next week with more rainfall. So we'll have more on that long-term outlook and what to expect for that first full week of the fall season.
Thomas, thank you. In just a little more than a month, voters will decide if Nadine Woodward or Lisa Brown will lead the city of Spokane. So yesterday, both candidates addressed the homeless crisis within our city. KREM 2's Nathan Hyun has the latest on the campaigns.
Yesterday, Woodward went on the offense condemning Lisa Brown, claiming she supports so-called safe parking as a homelessness solution. That means using parking lots as a place to stay in cars overnight. Brown says the mayor's claims are false. She says she doesn't want camping in parking lots, but does want safe places for transient people to go.
She wants people to be able to legally set up camp in dozens of parking lots like this one across our city and live in them.
What the mayor is trying to scare people by saying that somehow parking lots would be taken over by camping, and I think most people think of that as living in tents.
There is one thing both candidates can agree on. The city needs a better way to connect people in crisis with the resources and services they need.
One way would be to come up with a location that would clearly be a nonprofit or a public sector location that was agreed to in advance and discussed with the community and the city council.
We have emergency housing, we have transitional housing, but we do need to do a better job of getting more of that attainable housing built so that once they're in services and they're getting treatment and they're making progress in their lives, then they do have a permanent place to go to.
We reached out to the city's Housing and Human Services Department to find out just how many people are living in Spokane out of their cars. We're still waiting to find out if there's available data, but we did learn that of the illegal camping complaints received through the 311 call center, about a third involve vehicles in some way, like sleeping in a car or living in an RV. The election is a little over a month away. In Spokane, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
In anticipation of November's election, we are hosting a mayoral debate right here at KREM 2. Be sure to tune in on October 26th. That'll be at 7 o'clock in the evening to watch incumbent Nadine Woodward and challenger Lisa Brown debate the most important issues that you have before you coming up in the election. Covering North Idaho now, the superintendent of West Bonner School District says he's still in charge even after the Idaho State Board of Education says he is lacking the requirements to be certified. Without that certification, the state will not pay Brandon Durst $105,000 annual salary. That money will now have to come out of the district's general fund. Last night, parents asked Durst how he justifies collecting paychecks when the district is already strapped for cash. Durst claims he brings added value to a struggling school district.
The salary you're paying me is a pittance to the savings you're going to have in the long run. That's the argument that I would make. I came here to do the right thing for the students in this district, and I'm going to continue to do that.
Durst still thinks he can fix the district's budget and academic issues. However, some parents and teachers are not convinced.
We have children we need to think of. Our school district is a mess, and we need to get it repaired. Mr. Durst is taking credit for hiring 32 people when we had 37 leave because he got hired. That's not credit he should be given.
The school board hopes to meet next Wednesday to further discuss the issues in front of them. And for the first time in nearly 2 decades, Coeur d'Alene is considering what's called an increase in impact fees. According to our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press, the city's population is expected to grow by 13,000 more people from 2024 to 2034, which means the city will need more money to handle the increase in service demands. City Council and the Planning Commission have set up a workshop meeting for Monday, September 25th. That will be at noon to discuss the potential increase.